more of that money, and I'm going to put it into frontline policing so that we can keep our streets safe. Third, I'm going to reverse Justin Trudeau's broken bail system.
That's right, yes, exactly.
Trudeau made it possible for repeat violent offenders to be released the same day they are newly arrested on bail. It's the revolving door Justin Trudeau bail package, right? Let me tell you how bad it is. In the city of Vancouver, according to the BC mayors, the same 40 people were arrested 6,000 times in 1 year. Can you imagine that? 6,000 times 40 people, that's 150 arrests per person per year. You might think that all the crime that we have in this country after 8 years of Trudeau, that there's criminals everywhere. There's not. 6,000 of the crimes in Vancouver were done by just 40 people. So, you know, when Harper was Prime Minister, we brought in common sense reforms back then, and you know what? The number of people in jail actually went down. Right? Why? Because we targeted the repeat violent offenders who were doing all of the crime, and we deterred others from doing it. We helped young people get on track. That's how you do it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to repeal.
Hollywood!
Hollywood! All right. This thing is getting out of hand here. So how does it sound, everybody? Why don't we repeal the broken liberal bail system so the repeat violent offenders who are newly arrested stay behind bars and the communities can stay safe? How do you know? Right? Justin Trudeau wants you to forget that your streets are more dangerous, that you can't afford the cost of living. And that is why he's embraced the woke agenda, which is designed to distract.
He'll tell him. This guy's my cop. Yeah, right on. Yeah.
Against your neighbor, as I said at the outset.
Want a badge?
We see this woke agenda playing itself out across our country, our university campuses.
He's a liar.
You know, and as a result, we've even seen it recently with the president of the CBC tried to tell me that I wasn't allowed to criticize her $1.2 billion corporation. You see that? She said, the overpaid CEO of CBC said that I wasn't allowed to criticize this organization that has been wasting our money and acting as the propaganda arm of Justin Trudeau. Let me tell you, the president of the CBC is not going to tell me what I can or cannot say. I said I'd keep on the Justin Trudeau.
C11, the lethal injection.
Say online.
They want to offer to all mental health.
All along the way.
I
Only
know.
conservatives have been fighting against C11.
It is.
And
It's
stopping
legal
it from
genocide.
passing.
Yep.
And we are going to continue to fight against this bill. You know, it's back in the House of Commons in the next several weeks. Conservatives will be on their feet fighting back. You need to spread the message now. Make posts on your Facebook about it while you're still allowed. Spread the message far and wide. And not only there do we see the censorship, we see it on our university campuses. And with some of our professional licensing bodies as well. You see they're trying to shut down Jordan Peterson.
Trying to send him to school. Come on.
If you don't like Jordan Peterson, well, don't listen to him. If you disagree with Jordan Peterson, well, why don't you try debating him? Good luck with that. They don't want to debate. They know they're going to lose the debate, and that's why they try to shut down the debate. Well, I've got news for them. We have something called
Freedom of
Section
speech.
2B of the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. 2A, freedom of expression. To be or not to be? That is the question, right? My answer is I will be a prime minister who defends freedom of expression. I will repeal C11, and I will require every university to bring home freedom of expression, the freedom for which our soldiers, fought right across this country. That freedom is not a gift from government. It is etched on every human heart. It is our inherent right as humans to express our own sentiments without censorship and without control. What we're really running for is to put the common people back in charge of their country, right? The people and that's why I'm so proud that every single member of my caucus lived up to my commitment from the leadership race that not a single one of them would attend the World Economic Forum. Thank you very much for that. If you'll let me finish my speech, we can finish that conversation in a few moments. So if we can keep the disruptions down, just because I have one final message I want to share with each and every one of you. How many of you in this room, I'll let you have the one last time. How many of this room are admirers of the great Winston Churchill? You know what I like most about Winston Churchill? It's not just that he was a brilliant war leader that defended Western civilization, but also that he understood that he was a servant and not master of the people. In the words of Kipling, he can walk with kings but not lose his common touch. You know, he was a member of the Bricklayers Union. He liked to lay brick in his spare time because he respected the people who did the real work of the land. The people he admired were not those that attended all of the fancy galas in London, but they were the people who fought on the grounds in the Second World War. And when the Germans came in and flattened the city, he would actually go out into the ruins and meet with the people and hear their stories. And one of the greatest stories I ever heard of his visits with them is the following, very rarely shared. They were out cleaning away the rubble, and they found an elderly woman who had been out shopping. And she was trapped under some fallen bricks and rocks. And so they cleared away the rocks, and they helped this lady to her feet. And she stood up, she looked at Churchill, and she said, "Prime Minister, I'd love to stay and talk, but I've got things to do." She marched off. And he stood there with tears in his eyes, and he said, "There goes greatness. There goes greatness." Common man and the common women who built our country. He understood that it was they who were fighting on the front lines in that conflict. He was understood that it was in the factories of Liverpool and other places that things were built. And that though his speeches were beautiful and wonderful, it was actually the common people that did the real work. And that he was a servant of each and every one of them. We must remember that as well. The reason the floors in the House of Commons are green is because the first commoners met in the fields. They were the ones that harvested the crops. They weren't allowed in the castle walls. They weren't feted at big fancy parties, but these are the great people who, when they passed on and walked through heaven's gates, it was for them that the trumpets sounded. The great common people. Those are the people for whom we work. Those are the people that make this country wonderful. A hard-working single mother who struggles every day. The heroic father that's up at 6 in the morning to jump in his pickup truck and go off and build a house or work in a factory. This is the heroic work of a nation. And these are the people to whom we are responsible. We must always remember that as leaders in Parliament, we are servants and not masters. We are servants and not masters. And so in the great words of John Diefenbaker when he signed our Bill of Rights, I am a Canadian, a free Canadian, free to speak without fear, free to stand for what I think right, free to oppose what I believe wrong, free to worship God in my own way, free to choose those for myself and for all of mankind. Thank you very much.
The next Prime Minister. Folks, the next Prime Minister of Canada.
Great speech.
Folks, my colleagues and I, we're on this side of London. We know Canada doesn't stay in London. Pierre knows this is not in London. Are you going to help us?
I got to shake his hand.
How do we do it, she asked? Look at my shoes. My shoes are blue.
Guys, line's going to be starting over there. There's a line already formed. You need to go around. Over this way. No. You got to go. There's tables over there. There's already people in line. Line's going to be over there. Head that way.
Right in the front.
Well, I'm going to get to asking the question. Nice hat.
I got to shake his hand.
You did good. Nice hat, brother.
Here, you want me to hold it? Get a higher up?
Yeah, we're trying to get in this line.
It's up on the stage. Probably all the way to the door by now.
Well, good luck, eh?
We're fighting back for our mayors.
This is the line. You gotta get in line, guys. Oh, no, I'm just taking a video. Okay, I'll get out of your way.
Sorry, we're trying to create a bit of a space so people don't start lining up behind you.
I'm not getting in the line. Just taking a
Hey guys, line should be starting way back there.
So the next Prime Minister of Canada, folks.
Line all the way over
to
there.
the 3,000 people.
Follow this line. I'm going to ask you to keep walking that way. This way.
I'll do that.
Thank you.
Can you ask him a quick question?
You're welcome to wait in line and ask.
But you can ask. You
You're
just
not going to have to wait.
you can, but
I want to ask him about these
You can. You can ask him all the questions you'd like. You just got to wait in the line.
15 minutes.
You got it. I know. He'll answer your questions. You got to go that way, guys.
The first thing he's going to do is Prime Minister. Okay? And don't
Guys,
don't shake hands.
I know photos, questions. You got to go that way.
Yeah, I wanted to ask him about the vaccine too, because when is our nurses and doctors going to be back to work? I know, but we were standing here and they told us the line is there. Now we got to wait over here.
Well, everybody's not waiting.
I know, but we were right apologize. I thought he was going to mention something about that.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, I know.
The other guy. And everyone else is there.
What's going on, buddy?
What's up, Justin? How you doing?
What's going on, bro? How you been,
Nice,
man?
Good. How about you?
Another day,
Good to
Pierre.
see you
Good
here.
to see you. Good to see you.
Are you guys on the line? Yeah. Okay.
My feet can't handle it.
I tried.
The whole time. It takes 10 pounds off you.
Where are you up there? You're a media.
Right?
Oh my God. What do you think?
son. Look.
Nice to meet you. I'm Justin.
How are you?
Long time no see, eh?
I know. Maybe more than 10.
7.
I quit on
Yeah, that's right.
on 2013.
2013.
Yes.
So
In
you
March.
baking?
Huh?
I see you baking.
I'm baking and I'm an Uber driver.
Are you? It's good money.
I'm doing Uber Eats for now. Okay, so this is. Are we
So
staying?
where the hell
okay.
do we gotta go? I'm gonna need a photo. Oh, okay. Thank you.
How are we gonna get there?
Let's get there. Stand next to this guy.
It'll take a very long time.
You still want to wait?
Guys, you're gonna have to push back that way.
We're working on it.
I wasn't aware there's a table here. I thought this was for land lister. Like, you gotta go back there. Like, fuck, down the back. Yeah, we definitely got the police at the door.